Hi, everybody. This is all about being ready for rain. Are you ready for rain? We've had all of the sunshine, dry weather. We've had overnight low temperatures going back to Saturday morning, as cold as 22, 23 degrees, numerous mornings in parts of the valley. That's all going to change Thursday as moisture comes back in. We get into a rainy weather pattern. All of that will hold up overnight low temperatures, push daytime highs up as well, and eventually push snow levels up after a nice snowy start into the weekend. I do want to briefly on this Thursday what is today? Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I'm talking about Thursday. Today is Tuesday afternoon, 4 o'clock. I want to show you the air quality numbers because you may have seen on your phone that we've been under a mix of air quality alerts and air stagnation advisories across the Northwest. Now, with that said, the air quality numbers, this is just Oregon, haven't been bad. All the green reporting dots, that's good air quality. The yellow reporting dots, which is just south of Portland down through Salem and down to Eugene, that is moderate air quality. And earlier today, we actually had some unhealthy air quality reports over in Deschutes County and also unhealthy for sensitive groups down around the Albany area. But things have improved somewhat this afternoon. The air stagnation advisory and air quality alerts for parts of our area will likely continue on Wednesday. All of that will be lifted Thursday as we get going into some wet weather. So if that's a concern for you, that's the latest. Let's talk about the weather upcoming. Here's the big full disk infrared satellite picture. A couple of things I want to point out. So just follow my mouse here. See the little spinning low right here, producing rain mostly offshore from Northern California today. This is actually the low that threw just kind of some scattered cloud bands up over our heads today. It's the reason on this Tuesday that we weren't perfectly clear, that sunny areas did have a little bit of passing cloudiness from time to time. Okay, right back in here, these are the clouds that are going to be coming in on Thursday, and we will have some likely rain developing during the day. This little band of moisture back here doesn't look impressive, but that is the first stronger front that will come in Friday afternoon and really kick off some significant rain amounts coming into the valley. And you can see there's a little bit of colder air up here over the Aleutian Islands where you see the specks of cumulus clouds, but that cold air is going to stay up to our north. Right back in here, let's go all the way back out. Now we're more than 1,000, actually more than 1,500 miles out to sea. This is a push of warm, very moist air that we will be getting into our area Saturday overnight into Sunday. I still think that Saturday overnight into Sunday is going to be the wettest period that we'll see. And I'm going to break all of this down for you. Couple maps courtesy of KGW TV. This is the Futurecast movie that I show you on TV. This is what it shows Thursday at 9 a.m. It does show right from the get-go some rain along the coast. And then at 9 a.m., it shows the first batch of rain coming into the I-5 corridor. This timing is either spot on or it's maybe a little bit sooner than it's going to be moving into Portland, Salem, and Vancouver. But at any rate, this is one way. There's several waves of rain showers that come through on Thursdays. It's not steady rain, but all total, we could get 1/4 of an inch or more Thursday into Thursday night. Now, this next map, are you ready? This is impressive. These are rain totals from the American GFS model from what falls Thursday through Sunday evening at 10:13. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, combined rain totals. I mentioned this is the American GFS model. I will tell you that the majority of models show very similar numbers. This is going at least 3 up and down the coast to maybe closer to 4 in Tillamook and maybe close to 4 in Lincoln City. Let's throw out Salem. Let's say that's too low, 1.73. And let's go with the fact that from Kelso down through Portland, Salem, Corvallis, Eugene, 2 inches of rain or more is a really good bet. And an inch of this could be falling just Saturday night into Sunday. Hefty moisture amounts available up into the Cascades and all the way out through the gorge. Notice this shows the Dalles at 1.96. It even picks up 1.40 inches over in John Day. So yeah, we're looking at some really fat, juicy systems. I've mentioned several times, and this illuminates it, that the first week of December, it could end up being very close to matching the rain totals of nearing 4 inches that we had the first 7 days of November. Absolutely amazing because we've been really pretty quiet since then. Okay, now a couple things. And, let me know in the comments if you enjoy these weather model imageries, animations I'm going to take you through, or if you don't get much out of it. This gives you a flavor of what I look at as a forecaster every day. So this is the jet stream map. So everything that's colored in blue or other shades are basically 70-knot wind streaks up at 35,000 feet in the atmosphere. Here's the legend. So these bright pink colors, that's 130-knot winds to as much as 150 miles per hour. So this is Saturday morning. So Saturday morning, and we're going to play this just through the day. Now here we are getting in Saturday night. Notice the jet stream just keeps feeding in. If you look closely at the map, you can see the brown outline. There's the coast. Here's the Columbia River. So this is Oregon and Washington right here where my mouse is. I hope you can see that. Here's the jet stream. Right here's that big ball of warmer moisture being pushed inland with the jet stream. So and this is going into Sunday morning. There's a little bit of a let up during the day Sunday, but then we get right back into another weather system on Monday. So typically where you see the jet stream, you're going to have active weather. It's usually the kind of the roadmap for the weather systems. The strongest ones move, migrate, and hit. And also it can be the roadmap for the heaviest rain amounts. And there's a reason for that. So jet stream, you have all this air just rushing aloft. It's moving out air aloft. So if the winds are moving out air aloft, that allows convection down low to bring rising air currents up to fill the void of the jet stream moving the air out. Does that make sense? So you end up with these plumes of pretty good rain amounts. So this is one reason why I'm really biting heavy on hours of steady rain and some pretty hefty totals Saturday to Sunday that, quite frankly, I may be underplaying you. I think that's definitely the threat of heavy rain. If we're going to have any high water issues, I think it's going to be Saturday overnight through about Sunday noon with hours of steady rain and some hefty rain rates coming in. So I hope you found that interesting. Here is the same. This is all from the American GFS model. Now, the green colors on this. Now, let's find, here's Oregon, there's Portland, here's the coastline, the brown, there's Washington, there's Idaho, okay? So this is a mid-level map at 10,000 feet in the atmosphere, and everything that has a green shade is basically total moisture saturation. Doesn't mean it's going to rain, certainly means it's going to be cloudy, and it does highlight the thickest belts of moisture where rain is the most likely, okay? So this is Thursday morning. Here's Portland, if you see my mouse. Now, this is an elongated band of moisture behind it. That's the weakening front that comes in during the day. Thursday gives us 1/4 inch of rain or maybe more. I'm going to go ahead and play this into Friday. See this next elongated darkening band of green? That's the front that was coming in Friday evening. Now it looks like it's coming in Friday afternoon, or maybe even as early as Friday noon, early afternoon. So Friday's a very rainy day. That pushes through. Now we're getting into occasional rain Friday overnight into Saturday, occasional rain Saturday. And notice how the moisture, the darker green colors during the day Saturday are starting to fill in. Look how, follow my cursor, look how wide all of this moisture. That's the jet stream taking that wide plume of moisture and just ramming it into our area Saturday evening, Saturday night, into Sunday. So that's what I'm talking about. And then here comes the cold front behind all of that is right back in here. And this comes in, let's time it out. Let me back it up a little bit. So that comes in, it looks like Sunday would be around early afternoon, around 1 p.m. So again, Saturday evening, overnight through noon Sunday. If we're going to have a problem with some high water and maybe some small stream flooding, that's when it will be on the heels of all that moisture coming in. I told you that could easily be an inch of rain. I wouldn't be shocked if it's easily 2 inches of rain just in that time period for Portland, and maybe 2.5 to 3 just in that time frame for the coast. So that's what I'm really focusing on, is that period of time. There are actually a couple more systems behind that on Tuesday into Wednesday. Really, really crazy stuff. So from my weather site, portlandweather.com, which I hope you'll use as a tool. It's the one spot you can get my custom Mount Hood 5-day snow forecast, my custom 7-day forecast for the Rose City, and other great information on live cameras for the coast and also out in the gorge. Mount Hood, dry Wednesday. Thursday, 3,000 foot snow level, 4 to 6 inches picking up during the day. Cascade passes, becoming snow covered to wet. I think we could still be 32, 34. If that's the case, maybe travel Thursday, at least over the lower passes. Government camp at 4,000 feet is not bad. But then the moisture gets heavier, 3,000 feet. All passes are snow covered. Here's Friday. I need to rewrite this. I said heavy snow late day, and I haven't updated that since I looked at the latest information. So this is basically heavy snow developing right into the noon hour, 8 to 10 inches, difficult travel. We got some breaks in there, but when it's all said and done, could be another 6 to 10 inches of rain Saturday. Now, the National Weather Service well, I'm not sure when they did it, but at some point this afternoon, they put out a winter storm watch. And the winter storm watch from the Weather Service for Mount Hood and the Cascades is for Thursday all the way through Saturday into Sunday. And their verbiage is for the potential of 26 inches of snow. So if you add up my numbers on the high end, 10, 10, 6, I'm actually thinking the same, about 26 inches of snow, certainly at 5,000 feet and higher up in the Cascades. And then remember, that's a warm front Saturday night. So Sunday, we wake up, snow level 5,000, snow level during the day quickly jumps to 7,000 feet. That's actually changing everything to rain, even at Timberline Lodge. So thumbs down on that, because we're trying to build, of course, the beginning of a snowpack up there. But that's what's coming up. And let me end with Portland's 7-day forecast. Let me thank Hazel Del Tire Pros for sponsoring that. By the way, Hillcrest Ski and Sports in Gresham, they sponsor my 5-day snow forecast, and thank you for that. Funding my work to make all this happen is really a big deal to me, so thank you. All right, tomorrow, the last dry day, partly cloudy, 47 in Portland. For a lot of us, the last freezing start too. There will still be east winds out of the gorge tomorrow. So in East County, probably staying above freezing, but you have that wind chill. Thursday, I've got 35 in Portland. If the moisture holds off, the clouds aren't really expected to thicken until early Thursday morning. There could still be some freezing spots in the valley. Right now, I don't see any legitimate threat of any winter weather. I think everybody's above freezing when the rain starts to come in. And then we talked about Friday, 40 to 47 being wet. Saturday, 43 to 48 being wet. We talked about the warm front holding temperatures Saturday night into Sunday morning at 46. It may be 50 and raining when you wake up Sunday morning, depending on the exact timing of the warm push. And then mid-50s Sunday. We may not get below 50 even Monday morning. I've got us at 48, 56 Monday. And notice how we stay very mild with high snow levels, with rain at times into Tuesday. Now, right now, some of the models show a break on Wednesday into Thursday of next week, while others keep the rain machine going. So not sure on the mid part of next week. Okay, I hope you found all of this interesting. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. Thank you for telling your friends and subscribing to this YouTube channel and for using my weather site, portlandweather.com. I'll talk to you soon.